Ring, the countdown is here, and we go to the 5 red lights. 36 laps to come, 5 lights on, at the Red Bull Ring, and we will go racing because the waiting is over. Towards turn 1, seems to be a good start from WHF Arrow. Towards turn 1 we go, it's side by side for the lead of the Grand Prix. The inside line favours the Irishman, who goes through to the top spot here on lap number 1. Make the run now down towards turn number 3. Further behind, yellow flags because Nuki Boy is disconnected from the session. On the run towards turn number 3, though, the Ferraris looking to do battle as well. The Mercedes looking to go around the outside. The Ferraris did do side-by-side battle momentarily. Then Dub Z going wheel to wheel on the rundown now towards turn number 4. Dub Z on the hard tires, attacking the Cadillac on the medium combat tires. Side by side, we go for second position as well. MB on the inside, and the Pulsar shuffled down into third position. Second further behind Raheem, going wheel to wheel, I believe, with Nuki Boy on the run now down towards turn number 4. Around the outside, the Cadillac of Summers is actually going to try on Raheem, and Summers was a bold, a brave, a brilliant move here in Austria. So up into P13, P3, the battery difference between P1 and 2, 30%.
As digs down the inside into turn 1, that was yellow flags temporarily, as that is the Aston Martin of Haroon dropping positions, and Nuki Boy down to 21st.
Yeah, I think it was Godzilla actually. It's for the lead of the Grand Prix. Arrow's made a mistake. Oh my word, switchback. The two Ferraris doing battle. Diggs tried to make the move on the pair of them. Arrow lost time, and Arrow did the switchback on their teammate. Diggs.
Don't crumble under the pressure.
Up into 7th, and he's starting to make his way.
Sorry to butt in there. Sorry for the lead of the Grand Prix. Apologies, button in there. Arrow goes through into P1, goes deep on the brakes, switch back by MB, gets the power down, and moves back into first position here. Diggs as well, looking to make the move. The two Ferraris doing battle towards turn 4. Outside for one, inside for the other. Side by side they run, trying the old switcheroo out of 4. Flat through 5 towards turn 6. Diggs will back out of it. Arrow will hold second position, but that's the first re-challenge for the lead we've seen. That's further behind. Ollie Bean going all the way around the outside, if he can make it stick, with a bold, a brave, a brilliant move from the Williams driver.
Flies straight back into 4th, and that is what happens when you overuse the battery in an overtake in this regulations car. But Ollie on the inside in the final corner and gets back up into 4th.
Oh, for second.
Quite a good battle.
For second, Diggs goes through. The Ferrari swap around. Maybe strategic calls here to let Diggs on that hard tyre get the lead. And now on the run towards turn number 3. Hayes gets past Ollie Bean, but we don't care about that. We're watching the lead of the Grand Prix as Diggs goes on the inside line and takes the lead of the Austrian Grand Prix. Now, can MB set the switchback and re-challenge towards turn 4? The pole sitter back to where he started, but is the straight line speed enough as Godzilla's the latest to disconnect? Towards turn 4 we go. Shows the nose to the inside line, but not brave enough to go late on the brakes to this fight. Further behind, Hayes gets through on Ansuiden and Meads going wheel to wheel with Tekla, the championship leader, going for the old switcheroo out of turn 3 with a lovely up and under move. Ollie Bean as well, now looking to make this move in Ansu towards turn number 4. We will go absolutely shocking camera angle I've got on the inside. Ollie Bean will try the outside line, will favour the Cadillac in terms of momentum. They give me the shocking camera angle for both cars. Oh my word. EA, what are we doing?
We softs near the end.
Yeah, I mean, something I'd expect to see side by side between Raheem and James through turn 3. We go very late on the brakes, goes the Alpine up and under attempt from PLG Raheem on the run down now towards turn number 4. On this occasion, you see the rear light flashing from the Alpine to notify he's got no battery on that Ownstone car. It's Arrow, who just pitted, dives on the inside line. Raheem will try to fight this one. Yellow flags behind because Godzilla spun the car. As that happens, Arrow gets through into 10th position here. Now just absolutely shoving the Alpine through. 2 taps of the rear. Back comes the Audi back on the inside line, but he will back out of that one. And then this is not ideal here. The Mercedes of MB will carry on. Now we make the run down in towards turn number 9. Yeah, the Alpine is looking to come into the pit lane. Around the outside, Arrow will go, not making contact. Going through cleanly for the net third on the race. Here comes Hayes diving on the inside line, wheel to wheel. Now Ollie Bean will attempt another switcheroo, and it's sensational, scintillating action in the Red Bull Ring. Another switchback there from Ollie Bean, but Hayes will not want to give this one up. We'll look for the inside dive. We'll go for that audacious dive under braking. Yellow flags behind because Racing Bulls and Godzilla's gone off the road again. They run side by side through towards turn 6. Hayes will not want to give this one up. So close to wheel banging through turn 6 to turn number 7. Next to get this Racing Bulls off the road.
That'll have a lock up as well. If he keeps locking up like that, it's going to add a little bit more
Oh
damage.
my word! Oh my god, sorry to butt in there. Oh my, Hayes went so late on the brakes, almost. Just absolutely did what I think it was Alonso did to Charles Leclerc Sauber in Spa. Just completely almost went into the rear of him. That was up Z. Nonetheless, though, he gets another lap car out of the way. So we see side by side, actually, between Dub Z and the Audi. Sorry, I just cut away from it momentarily. Northie and Dub Z run wheel to wheel. Now on the rundown, he's now looking to try and attack the race leader. Towards turn 6 we go. Diggs will say, thank you very much. I'd be worrying that maybe he's going to come back at him. Towards turn 4 we will go. Arrow will go diving on the inside line. Yet again, another shocking camera angle. Through the Ferrari. We'll leave the space. Side by side they run. Ansu will continue to fight this one towards turn 6 on this occasion. Arrow through. Hayes and Ollie Bean ran wheel to wheel. Hayes goes through. Then he does side by side under braking. Outside line will favour the Racing Bulls as they go towards now turn number 4. The inside line will go defensive to the Williams as Hayes will now look around the outside line. The battery favours the Racing Bulls as well. Side by side they run towards turn 4 and around the outside Hayes will go in towards 5th position in the race.
As he's now brought himself into this battle, he's going to look to try and send it almost 3 wide into turn 2 and 3, but round the outside of Lanky.
What a move. Great move there from the McLaren. And he's going to look for the double bubble here. Towards turn number 4, going on the inside, under braking. Through goes Mallon, and 2 for the price of 1. It's like a Tesco meal deal. Getting all the items you would want. Now we make the run towards turn number 6. Ollie B will say, thank you very much. You're out of battery. I learned to recharge and did it sector 1. I'm compared to Craig Conley as Mallard and Lanky run wheel to wheel, and through goes Mallard as further ahead. Sci-Fi Mega Hype and Hayes running wheel to wheel. Arrow as well in this battle. The 2 Red Bull machines run wheel to wheel. Arrow will say thank you very much. I'll try and slot on the inside here on the rundown now towards turn 4. Battery being drained by the pair of them. Towards the braking zone we go, and Arrow will be fully ahead into the braking zone and into turn number 4. Arrow goes up into 9th, and it is just damage limitation now, isn't it, for the Ferrari man. Ollie Bean, little slide on the rear end from the Williams man, and now Ansu will be gaining in that slipstream, and it won't even be a contest in a straight fight. Ansu through into the top 5, snaps to the inside line to defend from the Williams, and now he got 1. Can he get the 2nd now on the rundown towards turn number 4? He's going to be gaining all the while with the uses of the battery, but will he be ready to go for a dive? Would he go for it on this occasion? No, not close enough. Just trying to flirt around in the mirrors. Further behind Mallard and Lanky running wheel to wheel again. The outside line will favour the momentum on the traction, and Mallard will get back through, but then Lanky will look for the inside line, squeezing through, and the Haas driver will get back through into 11th position. Then Mallard will come back around the outside line, wheel to wheel in turn 4, flat through 5, and towards turn 6 we will now run. And Mallard, I think he's just got to position as we head through the apex at turn 6. Mallard through, back up into 11th here in the Austrian Grand Prix. Ansu as well, starting to continue to close up as Arrow makes the move into the pit lane as well. Comes LMX James here, getting off those hard compound tyres. So Arrow's going to say thank you very much. I'm going to take a couple of positions here. Up into 7th position. We missed 2. We missed a dive bomb move, it looked like, at turn 9. As for 4th and 5th on the road, Ansu and Craig Conley run wheel to wheel. Arrow a 3-second time penalty for track limits as Ansu gets through into 4th position here and can surely now scamper off into the distance. Hayes as well will look to re-challenge him. He's just seen Arrow get that penalty. Hayes is going on the inside line. Wheel to wheel they run, barging out wide for Verstappen-esque in 2019. Run towards turn number 4. Wheel banging again down the whole straight. Hayes versus Arrow, the 2 Italian stallion teams, as Hayes dives it back on the inside line. Arrow leaves into space around the outside. The medium versus the hard tyre. Hayes not wanting to yield here. The outside line will be the offer to the V-Cub, sailing and trying to prance around the outside, but the grip will not be there on that high line. And Arrow able to fend off the Racing Bulls. fading away. As speaking of that battle, side by side again, Mallard outside line offered to the McLaren. Lanky will be getting a bit frustrated here. He's got the 3-second penalty. He's thinking, why are you fighting this so much? But through he goes. There's a 12-lap tyre difference here. As now we have a lap car in the way. That is Ellis, and then they both go through. And now Hayes is looking again to the inside of Arrow. Wheel to wheel they run. Hayes again going deep on the brakes. Arrow getting shuffled wide to the edge of the circuit. They run down the straight, down in towards turn number 4. I think Arrow this time has yielded it, but using the battery, going back to the inside line, diving back through. The Italian teams do battle. They make contact. They tyre hook. Arrow trying to turn out of it. You saw the wheel hook there. Back comes Ellis as well. Free of Priest to the turn number 6. Arrow will sail all the way around the outside. The inside line then for Hayes. Arrow has the outside line still for turn 7. Finally, the inside for turn 8. And then Arrow is able to get that position again, but Hayes is going to look to come back at him in towards turn number 9. And on this occasion, Hayes will settle in behind. We're ahead of him, but maybe Hayes can re-challenge, as actually the Williams of Ellis is going on the inside. The lap car looking to get involved here, but then Arrow runs slightly wide. Hayes gets a 3-second for track limits. Towards turn number 4, towards number 3 we will go. Hayes has got the outside line. Woody switch to the inside line. Arrow holds that inside line. They run wheel to wheel again. Arrow giving a bit of oh my god, I've got my words. Hayes giving Arrow a bit of a taste of though. Medicine was the tyre hooking there as he make the run down in towards turn number 4. Arrow again coming back to the inside of turn 4. Side by side they run. Is it going to be a rinse and repeat of the previous lap? Not on this occasion. Oh, a massive tank slapper for the Racing Bulls here, and he's able to lose that position. Arrow able to gain that position, and Arrow, he's now within that 3-second of Ollie Beam, but can he get the exit as Ollie Beam with that 6 seconds of penalties? Won't really mind if he gets spiked and he knows he's going to get that position anyway. But we'll look as Hayes makes the move, look to the front of the field, and the Scarlet Ferrari, who qualified on pole position, has never looked back since he took that lead, and on the alternate strategy in the Red Bull ring, it is Victor for Diggs. For Ferrari prances first in Austria. Further behind, MB will come around the final couple of corners here. The Mercedes man was challenging for victory, was in a tight scrap in the early stages with both the Ferraris. The winning get margin, though, was not tight. Oh my god, he's almost DNF before the line. The championship leader will get a podium here in the Red Bull ring. He will be delighted as that. Ansu will make his way around the final couple of corners to come home to take P4. But we'll go back to this battle for P10 on the road. Lanky, can he maybe make this move? If James gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits, will Lanky maybe try and go for a brave send on the inside at turn number 10? Hayes a 10-second time penalty. That's unserved as we make our way towards Arrow. Gets 6th. Arrow got 6th. Moment for Mallard, the final corner. Drag to the line. And Lanky got ahead of Hayes. I thought it was a 98 milliseconds between those two. Hayes will drop down into 11th position. But 5 drivers per lap. Dubsy, Yuki Boy, Andreas, Ellis, and Northby. But Diggs wins the Austrian Grand Prix by 18.2 seconds. He was averaging a 2.5 lap gain based on that gap.